oil theft has impacted negatively on the country's economy. Nigeria runs a mono economy, and because of our overdependence of oil, it's we're now experiencing this theft, and it's really affecting the country's budget, where we are going to borrow over 8 trillion naira to fund budget out of this over 20 trillion that we'll be using, but we are borrowing over 8 trillion. It's going to have a serious negative impact on the country. Oil theft, recently they discovered that people are stealing our oil, but these people wouldn't have done this by themselves alone. There must be some collaboration, because the technology in which they use in tapping through the pipe are it's not something that the local people in the community would have done. This is a high technology that is being used, and we see how bad it's affecting us as a nation. And we also see that apart from the oil theft, leakages in the MDAs is also affecting us. Monies are generated, and when these monies are generated, they are not remitted to the federal government coffers. So how do you expect the country to fund the budget? So definitely the only alternative is to go out there, borrow, so that they can meet up. So it therefore means that all hands must be on deck. We all need to play our role. The security agencies will have to step up, re-strategize, and see how they can man our pipelines and ensure that these people are tracked. They are not ghosts. They are humans like all of us. They are visible. We can see them. So they should go and find out, except they are really telling us that the allegation that they are collaborators with these oil thieves, except they are trying to confirm it, that they are really collaborating with this. If not, why not? Why should we go and get private investigators or security agents to help us start tracking this?
Okay. As we know that Nigeria is one of the main supply of world energy, and right now what we're facing in the country, we're facing a situation whereby oil theft is now the order of the day. Now what do we see? We see that this has a very, very negative effect on the economy of Nigeria, and then if this has a negative effect on the economy of Nigeria, you see that there will be a reduced revenue to all layers of the government, both local government and, even the productivity in the country will be very, very poor. And then it's also going to, not that it's also going to, it's also affecting the social development of Nigeria. When we say it's affecting the social development of Nigeria, what does this mean? When the youth, especially the youth, when they see that the oil theft is booming, they don't want to work any longer. Instead, they diversify their efforts and energy into oil theft, thereby reducing the amount of people who work in the company. Nobody wants to use their energy again for labor and for productivity, because they see that theft of oil is booming and is giving them money. But then, how do we curb this? We can curb this by having the government prosecute the oil thieves. Do you get it? When these oil thieves are being prosecuted, those who are about to go into it will not go into it. They will not want to go into it to avoid being prosecuted. Also, if we have a very good elective process, which will bring in leaders that will look into the development of the people, especially those in the riverine areas where this oil is being produced, you will see that when their lives are better off, they are engaged, they have good jobs, and and amenities which gives them good life, they will not want to engage in oil theft.